Hi dear students, gestational diabetes. Now we will try to learn what is gestational diabetes, its cause, and we will learn how to treat it with nutrition. What important nutrients are there which are essential to treat gestational diabetes? Let's say, what is gestational diabetes? Mellitus. Diabetes that develops during gestation period. So it is a specific type of sugar that happens during pregnancy. When a woman gets pregnant, there is a higher glucose level in bloodstream of a woman and is caused gestational diabetes. So pancreas secretes insulin which moves glucose from bloodstream to our body cells for energy. It's an important point. While during pregnancy, placental hormones weaken the impact of insulin, thereby increasing blood sugar levels. It's another very important point. When a woman is pregnant, placental hormones can cause disturbance with insulin hormone. So, natural production of insulin hormone is inhibited, decreased, or disturbed due to the presence of placental hormones. That's why overall we can say that there is rise in blood sugar in a pregnant woman. In case of gestational diabetes, insufficient insulin is produced, leading to higher blood sugar levels. Now, with the pictorial evidence, we can discuss gestational diabetes mellitus. Now, here is a test tube sample that contains blood. So, mentioned is that a high glucose level in mother. If there rises higher glucose level in mother, when there is higher glucose level in mother, this glucose brings extra glucose to baby. When there is higher level of glucose in mother bloodstream, so glucose move from mother bloodstream to baby bloodstream and causes the baby to put on extra weight. So there is rise in body weight of a baby. So this is gestational diabetes. Let's say how to deal with gestational diabetes during pregnancy. What are important steps that we adopt to prevent, to cure this gestational diabetes? Let's say first is eat the right carbohydrates. We have to take best quality, very hygienic carbohydrates. Second, eat healthy breakfast. We should always adopt or take healthy breakfast. Third, take prescribed medicine as directed by the doctors. So we have to consult our physician. We have to use prescribed medicines. Fourth, opt for a sugar-free diet. Pregnant women has to adopt sugar-free diet. Fifth, drink cinnamon tea. So cinnamon tea is very effective. Sixth is sleep well. Take your sleep quite well. You have to adopt tranquility properly. Seventh is monitor your blood sugar levels regularly. Let's say now here is gestational diabetes diet chart. Now we have adopted or taken two charts, one on left and other on right. You can take your time, adopt your time, amounts or concentrations of the fats, calcium, sodium, carbohydrates, proteins and iron. On the right side, total amount is mentioned. Like fat, you have to take 25 gram fat per day. Then calcium, 600 milligrams calcium per day is required for a pregnant woman that is facing gestational diabetes. So sodium concentration requires a women that is 1000 milligram. Carbohydrates per day are 3 grams needed. Protein 60 to 65 grams, and lost is iron. Only 21 milligram per day iron is needed. So on the left side with other chart, time is mentioned. Let's say diet for gestational diabetes, you have to take fruits and vegetables that should be fresh and highly oriented quality. Next is fish and poultry. Take meat in the form of fish and poultry, that is fat free meat. Next, fat free or low fat dairy products can be taken. Next, limiting saturated fats, coconut oil, palm oil, and sweets. So, a pregnant woman facing gestational diabetes should adopt limited saturated fats. Next is beans, legume, nuts, and seeds should be taken regularly as a carbohydrate food. Now the last one is whole grains. The whole grains are also very essential. How to treat gestational diabetes? Now here is another chart for gestational diabetes. What to eat first? That is carbohydrate, as we have shown you the list of carbohydrate earlier. Protein, fat. So protein is preferably you have to take, while fat, unsaturated fat is taken. Next is plate method. Second is carb counting. So how much to eat? Let's say plate method. Divide a 9-inch plate into 3 sections. First, 50% non-starchy veggies are taken. So half plate is filled with non-starchy veggies. 25% should be taken lean protein, and last 25% is taken usually carbohydrate. Now this is a plate method and you have prepared your plate. So let's say carb method, 1 carb choice is equal to 15 grams of carbs. 3 meals, each 3 to 4 carb choices. 2 snacks, 1 to 4 carb choices. So these are the overall gestational diabetes nutrition. Now here is what to eat. Every 3 to 4 hours you have to eat. After each and every 3 to 4 hours. Then don't skip any meals. So be care about your meals, your nutrients. Don't try to skip away. Thank you for watching Hussain Lectures. Stay blessed.